My real mother got pregnant when she was 12 years old. Afa Mahayena.
I just wish you would had a father.
It never affected me while I was still young. It only started to affect me while I was growing up. I got a phone call from an unknown caller. It was my first year. I did not know anyone around that campus. I did not know who I can talk to. That's when I took a decision to try to kill myself. I was unable, but now I'm able. I grew up in Balfour, staying with my mother there. My childhood was normal. I was the only kid in the house, so most of the things I've did it alone, and my friends, they call me a loner, but yeah. But I got used to it since I was a child.
Sawubona mama.
Hawu, sawubona mfanami. Phela unjani usuku lakho mfanami namuhla?
Below right.
Gogo was married to Kamohelo in this case. I took Kamohelo as my father, but I think I was in primary school when they divorced. Gogo tried to play both roles. Somehow she managed to protect me because it never affected me while I was still young. It only started to affect me while I was growing up.
Mom, ban baba.
Hawu, mfanami. Ungibuza kanjani umbuzo nje? Angithi uyazi nje ukuthi mina nobabakho sahlukana minyaka.
I mean my real dad. Oh, she was my real mother, right?
I think I was in grade 3, if not 4, after my real mother passing. I actually thought my real mother was my sister, only to find out that my sister was my real mother. My real mother got pregnant when she was 12 years old. She had to give birth, and Afa Mahayena. We never spoke much. I don't even remember me being with her. I only see photos. Like Moki Kolobeton in the Roman Catholic Church, and it's only pictures and slight memories that I remember of her, but most of the things I do not remember.
Today, we got our marks for our arts and culture project.
Bese?
If you were supposed to build a house, we have to be creative. It's either you build it with boxes. And most of the time, the teacher would ask questions like, who helped you to build this project? What hit me is most kids used to say, me and my dad.
I just wish you would had a father who will help me with these projects.
She did try her best to track him down, but she did not find him. So that's when I was like, cool, if he does not want me, then I'm okay with it. But as growing up in high school, getting all, like, even if you get Koskolong saying, you could see this friend of mine, Afitlin Tatayo, saying, I used to envy those kind of kids because they lived the life that I wanted to live. After I passed my matric, I was like, I won't sit home. Like, my peers are out there, so why not? Why chill at home? Just go and explore. And only to find out it was not my time for me to explore things. Kamohelo changed ever since he got in varsity.
Hello?
I got a phone call from an unknown caller. He told me about the surname. I used a specific surname, Tatemolo. And then he spoke about Hore. You won't succeed in life because the surname you took is not of your real father.
Ubaba Mangambela, uyamazi ukuthi ubani?
This guy knew everything about my family. So he spoke about a lot of things: divorce, me being a child of rape, my mother dying young, and everything. So I was in my room, and the minute I got that call, that's when I was like, fine, let me go buy weed. And I remember I overdosed it. I finished the whole packet of it in just one night. And I started drinking. I bought alcohol that night. And I just overdid everything that night. So that's how I dealt with the situation. Because it was my first year, I did not know anyone around that campus. I did not know who I can talk to. By then, I took everything kopelong. Instead of calling Gogo or like okay, he said this and this and this and that. But instead, I took a matter in my own hands because it was too much. Like growing up without having a father and wanting to know your father, and then next thing the person calls and says you're a child of rape. To me, it made sense because I was a child of rape. So basically, I'm a nobody, you know. Like I wanted that sense of belonging. I wanted a father figure. It affected me really bad. Well, because I didn't know the real story. I didn't know what to believe by then because I don't know. I did not know what to believe by then. That's when I took a decision to try to kill myself. And the thing is, when you try to kill yourself, you do not think about any consequences. I was standing by the balcony in a 6th floor building, I remember. I was smoking and also drinking. I wasn't thinking. The only motion you have is, I want to end everything. Most of the students never and it was quiet. So no one saw me when I jumped from the 6th floor building. And then after that, everything went blank.